Welcome to the Sierra Madre Elementary School website training. This training is for parents who are going to be classroom website administrators. So you should have had your activation code accessed and your account created, and now you're ready to go to your classroom to make updates and create information for your classroom teachers. So you're going to go to classes. You can either click on and scroll down or click onto it and then it'll come. Go ahead and find the class that you are going to be website administrator for, or class administrator, and click onto it. Now, a couple of things that you will not have access to that your teacher will need to do, and that is right here. This is considered the description of the class. The teacher will need to make that edit and have to create that and create the image, as well as over here if there's no picture of a teacher, then we need to get a picture of a teacher. So if you can remind them to either upload one, or if you could take a picture of them and send it to me, then I can upload it for them. If there's anything in the class description and the teacher is unable to put it in there and you need it in there, please contact me and we can get it in there. I can get it in there. Go ahead and just so you know how to contact me, right down at the bottom of the website is my name and my click direct link to my email, smsptaweb@gmail.com. You'll be able to send me information there, ask questions, contact me for anything you may need. All right, as a parent, what can you do in the classroom webpage? You can add news announcements. So if you're going to add a news announcement or you want to edit a news announcement, you're going to click on to the pencil view. The plus button, you can add a quick link, but I recommend using the pencil because it allows you to go through several steps at once instead of having to go in and modify and change. So I'm going to click on the pencil. Now you'll see all my news items will show up. If I want to change something, like in the case I was starting one, I could go in here and click onto it, and now I can go and finish what I was doing. I wasn't finished here. I could go up to edit this page, which will then allow me to type in what I wanted to finish here. Okay, and then I could save it. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and cancel, say I'm done, but I'm going to go back, and right up in here you can follow the line of where you've been. I'm going to go back to the news, the level of news. I'm actually going to go back to sample class to get us back to where we were, and go back to the editing so I can show you how to add a news item. So when you're in this box, after hitting the pencil, up here you have several things you can put. You can put a folder, then within it you can put news items in one folder together, or if you want to just create a separate news item, you click on add. You give it a title, news of the day, of the week. Let's say I wanted something to say about that. If there's a particular day you want it to show up on your calendar, you could add it here with the time and the location. Now up right here, you're going to add content. You can either enter it by hand by typing in just like you would in a new Word document. You can upload a document, then it would be when someone clicked onto it, it would immediately go directly to that document. They could download it and put it on their desktop. You can also upload a web document as well. Let's go ahead and do one by hand. You would go ahead and type in what you needed it. This week, we have a field trip. And let's say you have the flyer you want for it and you want to attach the field trip flyer to it. You can highlight a linking word, click on that, give it a name, or if you need to find it on your desktop, you can click on there, click on the folder, find the folder you want, open it, upload it, and then have it open in that window, have it open in a new window. You can give it its title. We're going to call it field trip. Insert it, and so now when you're finished, you can save it. Here you can change the visibility, so if you want to work on something before you actually post it live, you can put the show dates. let's say, for example, it's something that you want to hide. You don't want it to come out for a while, but you don't know when you want it to show. You can hit hide and then come back at later on time and unclick this, and then it'll allow it to have show up, and there'll be just no restrictions. I'm going to go ahead and update because I'm not changing any of my visibility there as well. This will show you what the URL is for that news item, should you want to just forward that on as well. I'm going to go ahead and save it. You could do several at one time, show you what it's done, what it looks like. You can reorder the items that show up on your news by numbering them. Let's say we want this to be 1, and then this is going to be 2, 3, and I want this to be 4. You can save the order. Now when I go on there, I can save it. If I wanted to delete something, I don't want it there any longer. I don't need it there. I don't want to save it for a future date. Then I click onto the box and click delete. And then I say, okay, it's delete, and now it'll be gone, and I will no longer have it. And now, just checking in here, you can categorize, change it. You can move an item. Let's say, for example, I want to move this. I want to move this out, and I want to move it to my homework folder instead of, actually, let's do this one. Instead of having it as a news announcement now, I want to have it somewhere else. I'm going to put it under homework, and I'm going to categorize that. So now that item is not going to be found under news. It's going to be in my homework. So there's a lot of things you can do to move things rather quickly and easily. You may add calendar items. I recommend, again, doing it with a pencil. That allows you to add a little bit more information than just the quick add. And then over here you have 2 sections. You can add direct links. If their links need passwords or anything like that, then I recommend putting it either in here or making a content folder that has all the passwords for the links somewhere else. But there's no way to put the link password and username right next to the links as we could in our previous website. Again, if you want to add a link, you just click onto the pencil. Then this will show up, and then it'll ask what kind of link you want. If you want a folder to put in several links, like say, for example, you want to have lots of links for math, you could create a folder, add the folder, give it a name. We can call it math links, and save it. You can, again, change the visibility for it if you want. Now I'm ready to go in it. I can either click on it right here, and I can go into that folder like I have right now. I'm in the folder, but now I want to add some actual links. So I'm going to add links. Let's do multiplication. And I'm going to, I can even put this link on my calendar, but now I need to give it the address in which I'm linking it to. So I'm going to do I need the whole address. Can go ahead and save it. We can change the visibility. There's a few other things we can do, but we'll stay with that. I'm going to say done. And now I can backtrack a little bit to see. I'm in my links, this is my link section. I have a math links folder. Click on the math links folder, and that'll take me to my link, which is my multiplication practice, which will then take me to an outside link. There it is. Always test out your links. Just make sure they work. So I'm going to, if you want to back up, instead of backing up with using your arrow, you can actually follow this to where you've been. So serves as your backup key. So I'm going to go to, I'm at my sample class, the front page of my classroom page. You can see now the folder I created, so you can have several folders. And the same thing works for contents. Now, there are default contents that are set in there. You can delete them. You can change the name however you want. You can edit. If you go in edit mode, you now can see them all. You can, if you want to go into one, you can click it. If you want to edit the name of it, though, you would click onto it. Let's change this one. I want to change the name of that. So I'm going to click onto it, and I'm going to, I guess I have to click on there that way. Sorry. I can add documents and such like that. I'm I'm going to go back for just a moment. If I wanted to change the name back over there, let's see how we can do that as a parent versus as that. So I'm going to go up to here, choose how to view this page. If I can view it in list view, it allows me to see what I can do. And if I click onto this, it does not allow me to change the name. Oh, interesting. So you may need the teacher or myself to change the default. However, you can add additional folders and links and documents in there as well. So if you need these folders that appears as a parent, you will need to have either myself or the teacher change the name of the folders that are existing right now. And right now they're actual folders. And so that's pretty much what you can do on the website. But oh, you can upload a picture to the calendar as well. So that's a section right here that you would do. You just click onto it. And of course, click onto it, and then you would be able to upload it. If not, if it doesn't work for you, which appears not to be working for me, then maybe it's not an option at this moment. If you run into any problems, please don't hesitate to contact me at smsptaweb@gmail.com. Again, my name is right down here, direct link to my email address, because there will be some limits to what a parent can do over what a teacher can do on the page. But good luck, have fun, and thank you so much for volunteering.